Hi, everyone. I am getting an early start to International Women's Day with an incredible woman and inspiration. Marse Martin, welcome to
Hi,
Facebook.
thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
So Marse shows us that we're never too young to dream big. At 14 years old, she is one of the stars of an amazing show that I personally love, Blackish, but also the youngest person to ever get a major deal with a studio, the youngest person to executive produce a film coming out on April 12th, which is really soon, Little by
Yes.
Universal, about a woman who relieves childhood as a grown-up. And she has her very own production studio called Genius Productions. So the real question is, what can this young woman not do? And we're excited to celebrate
Thank
International
you.
Women's Day by welcoming you to Facebook.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited. This is my first time here. But yeah, I'm really happy.
We're glad to have you. Okay,
Yeah,
so
thank
we're
you.
here to celebrate International Women's Day. So let's start with, who's a woman who inspires you, either up close or from afar?
Oh, probably my mom.
I was going to say your mom.
Yes.
Because I just had a chance to meet her. You go first. I'm going to talk about why your mom inspires me.
Oh, okay, cool. But no, she inspires me because she's just very hardworking and sweet and funny, and she just is just a boss, you know. And she inspires me to keep going and make my family proud. And throughout all the stuff that she's done, like through her childhood to now, it's remarkable. So she's absolutely amazing.
So I'm glad you said that, because I was about to talk about how your mom inspires me. So you've known your mom your whole life, but I just met her.
Yeah.
But right before this, you and I and your mom had a chance to join a roundtable for International Women's Day of women doing amazing things on Facebook. And some of those stories were pretty adult, right? There was a
Yeah.
woman who founded a group for Black moms who are breastfeeding. There's a woman who lost a child. And I said on the way out to your mom, wow, that was a lot of adult content. And what she said about you, what she said right away, she said, but she cannot just handle it, she can learn from it. And so I see,
Ooh, quote. Yep.
but I see real inspiration for part of what makes you you and your mom. And so International Women's Day is a wonderful day to celebrate all women, but especially moms. So.
Yeah, I mean, they're powerful. I mean, she birthed me. That's a big deal, you know?
Okay, so you came up for the idea for a movie
Mm-hmm.
called Little, which is going to come out, as we said, in April, when you were just 10 years old, and it's based on one of my favorite movies of all time, which is the Tom Hanks movie, Big. Why did you want to make a movie, and how do we teach young people more that they can have ideas like this?
Well, I mean, long story short, it was like season 1 of Blackish, and we just had an idea. And, to go back, it was our hiatus. It was like a break for a while. It was like 2 or 3 months. And we went to our agency at the time, and it was like, so what's going on? I mean, are we going to do auditions? Are we going to keep on working? And they were like, no, you should just stick to Blackish. Just chill. It's all good. So we were like, no, like we don't, I don't know. So they made this whole meeting, and with the stacks of scripts and stuff, telling us all the things that aren't for Black women or aren't for girls like me. They're like, there's a dog, there's an alien in this one, but there's no movies for you. And basically we were like, how about we create something? We have all these ideas in our heads that we want to be out there, but how do we say it? So we were like, how about we just create something? And they kind of just laughed at us, They didn't think we could do it, basically, and that's where we got it from. So we were like, okay, so you're fired. So that kind of encouraged us to be like, you know what? We're going to create our own content so everyone feels welcome in this industry. So that's when Little came to be. And just like you, my mom's favorite movie is Big. And I just wanted it to be like in a different perspective, like more modern and stuff. And that started for being an all-Black cast and just having strong Black female leads being a part of it. And that's when Regina Hall came to be, and then Issa Rae, and it just made the whole situation bigger than what we made it to be. So that was how Little came to be, and I'm so grateful just to have a great team around me to just trust me. And even though that I was 10 at the time, They still believed in what I was saying because my voice was heard, and I never knew that could happen. But yeah, now I'm confident in anything that I create. And what I want just young people or just people my age to get out of this is you can do anything at any age and any time, and you're gonna get lot more no's than yeses. But you just gotta find one yes, and then you just move forward, you know. And just having the right team and just having positive energy around you just to keep you going is all that matters. So, yeah.
That's an amazing story. You've said in the future that you hope there won't be any firsts anymore. First woman, first black woman to do something. And I couldn't agree more. How do you think about what's important for everyone, whether they're young or whether they're old?
What's important? I'm gonna need you to say that question again because I don't even know. Let's see.
Well, let's talk about another one. So we were talking about you're a big Instagram poster, and
Yeah.
you were way too young to vote in the last
I was,
election.
yeah.
You know, I don't think you're even voting in the next one, right? But you posted on Instagram encouraging followers to vote in every state. Why? Why did that matter to you as someone who couldn't even vote yourself?
I mean, even though I'm like 14 and, you know, I'm still underage, they're voting not just for them, but for us also, because we are the next generation that will have to deal with this stuff eventually. So that's why I wanted people to come out and vote and just, you know, speak their minds and tell it like it is, you know? And it's not just supports them, but supports us also, and it affects us in the future. So we just want it to be a good base when it comes to our time to vote. And yeah.
That's great. And it's such a good point that when adults vote, we are voting for you, and we have to be your voice, and we have to take that very seriously into consideration. So the character you play on Blackish, which I watch all the time with my kids, Diane Johnson, she's unbelievably smart. She's sarcastic. She's bold. She can dance. What do you think you've learned from playing her, and what do you want other girls to learn watching? Not just you, but that character.
I mean, what I've learned from Diane is that she says stuff in the house that I can't say in my house. So, just not to say that, you know what I mean? But Diane is like a totally different person. She's witty. She's not afraid to speak her mind, and that's how I want people that are fans of the show or just young girls in general to be like, just don't be afraid to speak your mind or like put ideas out there that you want to be heard, of course. And Diane relates to Jordan, which I play in Little, because they are not afraid to speak their minds either way. So that's why I like playing those characters, because they empower young black women and just anybody in general. So.
That's great. And I think that brings us back to the question I'll try to answer in a better way and make it clear.
No, it's all good. I just blanked out. I was like, huh?
Well, you've talked about firsts and how you don't want there to be firsts, right? And I think it goes to your story about making Little that, you know, you said, I want to do movies. You're obviously a very successful and very talented actor. And someone said there are no movies for you. And so what do you think we need to do to keep other people from feeling like they have to be the first? Let me try it that way.
I think just listening to them, you know, whether it's a parent trying to listen to their kid or just a coworker or any of that, just listen to what they have to say. Because I know a lot of people don't believe that their voice is being heard, or if they say anything, it's not going to matter. But, I mean, you just got to say it, you know. You just got to be like, you know what, this is what I want, and I want to make it a way where it can happen. So I think just listening to, like, just listen, you know? Yeah, I guess that's
great advice.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do a lightning round, fast answers.
Ooh, okay.
Favorite Instagram account to follow, other than your own, which I guess you don't follow since you write it.
On myself.
Favorite Instagram account to follow?
Definitely Rihanna's. She posts the best content. I'm like, whew, yes.
You're a huge fan of cooking shows. What's your favorite thing to cook?
Eggos.
Am I going to embarrass myself if I say I don't know what an Eggo is?
You don't know what an Eggo is?
No, I'm sorry. What's an Eggo?
You know Lego My Eggo? The commercial?
Oh, I just didn't know about a cooking thing.
Yeah,
Got
like,
it. And you cook those?
well, it's in the toaster.
Got
you
it, got
can't,
it, okay.
frozen.
Yeah, it
but
didn't feel like a cooking thing.
yeah, I used to eat it all the time before I was in public school. It was just like just put them in the
Fast
toaster and
thing to
leave.
do.
Yeah, that's what I believe cooking is too. Like you can do it in the stove, the oven, but what about a toaster? Just pop up a Lego, like a Lego.
All right, favorite pizza topping while we're on the food topic.
Pineapples. No one in my cast likes pineapples on pizza, and it's like you just gotta try it. See, there's people over there like, oh, but no, pineapple on pizza is the bomb.
All right, secret talent no one knows you have. I mean, a lot of people know about a lot of talent you have, so you might have to dig deep for a secret one.
I mean, there's a lot of, not to brag, but no, there's a lot of talents that I actually put out there. But probably martial arts. I know a little bit of that. I do good impressions of like Cardi B and all those people that I like to do around set, around the house. I think that's it.
That's pretty good. Those are good
those are pretty good.
All right. Adults give a lot of advice to young people. What is your advice to adults?
I'm gonna go back. Just listen. Just listen to your kids, of course. Whether it's about what they want to do or whether it's something with school, and just talk to them. Whether not whether I keep on saying whether the weather, but no, if whether it's like a
It's a perfectly good word.
yeah, weather. It's a very woke word. But if a kid is having trouble at school, just talk to them, because sometimes they don't think they could talk to you. But if you just listen to your kids and believe in what they say, you're all good, of course. I think the biggest thing for parents is to make sure their kids are comfortable and make sure that they are doing what they want to do and they are happy. So just talking to them is the advice for me.
So you are pretty fearless, but this is the last question I ask a lot of guests. What is the one more thing you would do if you weren't afraid?
I think skydiving. I want to do skydiving so bad, or probably, I want to do TED Talks. I think I want to do TED Talks.
One feels safer than the other to me, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I know the spirit of the question was fearlessness, but
yeah,
TED Talk is on a stage.
Yeah,
no
just being on a stage, just talking.
Involved.
Yeah, I do panels and interviews, but when you're on a TED Talk, it's like, so how's your day? You're just talking, but I think I want to get better at that without being so scared of it. So
I think you'd be great. All
Thank
right.
you.
So International Women's Day for the last 2 years was the most talked about day on Facebook. So it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled to celebrate with you early.
Thank you.
And thrilled to help bring your voice to all these people out there. Thank you for being with us. And
Thank you so much.
happy International Women's Day tomorrow, everyone.